Salute, and love. You already know who it is. It's JAH-ACE from JAH-ACE TV. We're going to get into this police brutality thing today. We got a police out there in Staten Island, NYPD officer, beat down a little 14-year-old girl. Live on camera. We're going to get into that.
He's hitting her? What the f*** is that? He's hitting her? He's hitting her? What the f*** is that?
As always, the PBA president, Pat Lynch, defended the officers, and he defended the cop who actually beat up on that little girl. There's no excuse for beating up on a 14-year-old girl just because her and some others are having a fight. He should have had more discipline. He should have utilized some of his de-escalation training that he's been trained to do. He's been on the force for 10 years. This ain't no excuse. He need to be fired. Bottom line. I don't care if while they were fighting, one of them hit him or whatever. That don't give him no right to be beating up on a little girl like that. We all could see the tape clear as day. But let's look at the statement that Pat Lynch made. This is what Pat Lynch said. What is clear at this point is that these police officers were trying to break up a violent altercation when they themselves were assaulted. What is needed now is a thorough investigation of the entire circumstances, not just what has been posted online. That kind of statement is expected by Pat Lynch because he's the president of the association. So we understand that. But just because he said what he said, we don't give a shit about that. We know what we saw. We saw a little girl getting beat down by an officer that's supposed to be trained, that's supposed to know how to de-escalate situations, but instead, he escalated the situation. It could have even got even worse. He probably never punched on somebody like that in a day in his life, probably. And then again, he's probably beat up other people in the past and got away with it, but this time it's on tape. We got to hold him accountable, and that's that.
We want our children to respect authorities. We want our children to respect the cops. We want the children to think that the cops are supposed to keep us safe. That's what the whole thing is. We want them to make us feel safe, and we're not getting that when the cops come and don't know how to de-escalate the situation.
You just heard a concerned parent worried about her child and other children and other kids that's in these neighborhoods that's affected by these police who constantly come in their neighborhoods and be overly aggressive. We all know it, we've seen it, and we're getting tired of it. Now it's on tape. Let's not be making no more excuses. Let's handle this the way it need to be handled. We want this cop fired, later for suspension. Let us get a clear view of this cop's disciplinary record within the department, because this can't be his first time. Put that out there in the public. We want to see his record, man. Subscribe to JAH-ACE TV, hit that like button, share this content, and look at other videos and other shows on JAH-ACE TV. Nothing but great content on there. You know, dealing with all types of different topics, issues, and things of that nature. So tune into JAH-ACE TV. Go subscribe.
As the officer has been suspended without pay for at least 30 days. Mayor Eric Adams is also speaking out.
I was not happy with what I saw in the video. I spoke with the commissioner last night, communicated with the chancellor. This was an incident that happened off school grounds. A young girl was being jumped.
This all started.
Let's look at this one more time, y'all. This is not an old video last year, 2-3 years ago. This just happened in 2023. This just happened the other day. Y'all tell me what y'all see. A grown man beating up on a child. Bottom line.